Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. I am about to go run some errands and just pick up some fresh flowers for the weekend. Taylor is out of town on a bachelor party, which is like the first time that he's traveled since like COVID. So it's been a little crazy. Like last night I couldn't sleep because I literally have been sleeping, like I haven't slept by myself in this house like ever because we moved in during the pandemic. And haven't slept by myself in a full year. So I weirdly got scared last night. I don't know if you guys do that, like when it's a new house and their first time sleeping alone, like just different noises and stuff that you hear or just listen to, I guess, a little bit more because you're there by yourself. But he's coming back in like a few days, so he'll be here soon. And my parents are coming this weekend, which I'm so excited about because we're actually gonna go look at strollers. So I'll take you guys along with me for that. I know stroller shopping is like so fun. I'm sure some of you guys like don't care to see that. But anyway, today I'm about to go pick up some fresh flowers for the weekend and then run to the grocery store. So just like usual pre-weekend activities. And Hobbs is making me so nervous. He keeps trying to get up on this chair and this mirror is leaning against it. So I feel like he's about to knock it over. So hopefully he doesn't do that. But I wanted to show you guys what I'm wearing. I moved this mirror over here because the lighting was trying to show it to you the other way and the lighting was like backlit so you couldn't see anything, but let me show you this. So I got this in the mail the other day and it's from this brand called Bumpsuit. You see what I mean? He keeps trying to get up there. Why do you want to get up there, Hobbs? Anyway, so it's this brand called Bumpsuit and it's like essentially like one big romper piece, but it's like very, very soft. It's like kind of like a legging material, but it is a little bit thicker, so you do feel like covered, I guess. Like sometimes when you wear something thinner, you don't feel as like held in, if that makes sense. But it's super, super comfortable, and I just love that there is nothing in this area that's like cutting anything off. I love my leggings, but even the leggings, I feel like you can just kind of feel cutting it off. So I love this just like option of having nothing, just like one big, I guess, suit. I will say trying to use the restroom in this thing is a little tricky just because being pregnant, you have to pee like every 2 seconds and you basically just have to like unzip it and pull it down like a romper. But it hasn't been that, you know, that big of an issue for me, and it's more comfortable, so I just keep wearing it. This is actually the second time I wore it this week. But it's pretty cute, right? I also got it in white too. It's like a white tank top version, which I just wanted to try and see if the white was like worth it, I guess. Sometimes like I feel like white rompers can be like see-through. I've not tried that one on yet. I just really like this black one, so yeah. I'm about to put on a sweater and go run some errands. Hey guys, I probably shouldn't be vlogging right now because I'm at a stoplight waiting to turn left. But it just turned from green to red, so I feel like I have like a minute or two. I am about to get microneedling done. I didn't realize that you can get them, let me turn this off. I didn't realize you could get microneedling done when you're pregnant. So I had been putting off any sort of skin treatments just because I just like didn't know. I'd rather do nothing than do something that could be harmful. But the ladies at Skin Farm mentioned that they do have pregnancy safe procedures and just different ways to take care of your skin. I feel like my skin has been so dull lately. I think I mentioned this in a previous video, which is one of the reasons why I got the Lumi Spa. And I love the Lumi Spa, by the way. Huge fan, so if you don't have one of those, like, definitely get that, because I just feel like it really cleans your skin at night. Like, even if you don't wear makeup or if you don't leave the house, you wouldn't think that you would need to clean your skin that deeply, and I swear it makes a huge difference. Like, this is terrible lighting, but my skin doesn't look that bad. Oh, I gotta go, it's green light, hold on. Okay, so I just made it. I feel like the lighting in here is worse, but I mean, maybe it's just a little bit more harsh, I guess. But what I was trying to say is, I don't even know where I left off earlier, but the ladies at Skin Farm said that microneedling is safe for pregnant women. And my skin, you guys, since the last time I went and got it done, I think I got it done, I want to say it was the summertime, so like over 6 months ago, maybe like 5 or 6 months ago. And Taylor was so annoyed by me because I would literally be like washing my face and putting my skincare on at night, and I would just stare at my skin in the mirror and be like, man, my skin looks good. He was like so embarrassed that I would just say that, but I'd only say that in front of him, but now you guys know, I guess. Anyway, so I'm gonna go get microneedling done again, which I have been so excited for. Hey guys, I have been so bad at getting my camera out to share like the next day progress for the microneedling that I got done. So today is day 4, I want to say. So I got it done on Monday night. Yeah, it's day 4. So I did wear makeup, not the next day. Like, I waited a full 24 hours. So it's like a day and a half where I didn't have any makeup on, and then I did put like a little bit of makeup on. So you can put makeup on like within 24 hours of getting it done. But pretty much I've been trying to let my skin just breathe the entire week. So this is what it's looked like the entire week. So I have been putting like eyebrow stuff on because I feel like I've mentioned this before, it just makes me feel better about myself. So I do my eyebrow makeup every day. I didn't the first 24 hours, but the rest of the week I have. But this is what my skin looks like. It's still healing, so it still kind of looks, I don't know if dull is the right word, but it's just not quite where it was last time I got it done. Taylor's just walking around, I don't know what he's doing. So he has his AirPods in. I don't know if you guys have AirPods, but you can't really hear anything when you have AirPods in, so I feel like, I don't know where I'm going with that. But anyway, this is what my skin looks like today. It's like day 4 of microneedling. So I still have a ways to go. They say the best result is, I think, 2 weeks after procedure, so I can't wait. It's already looking better. It's already looking more like firm and smooth and everything that I was hoping for. So the whole reason I actually jumped on here that I wanted to show you, other than the fact that I didn't follow up with you guys after my microneedling, is we just got our kitchen table and or we've had our chairs, but we just got our kitchen table in. What are you doing? Oh, okay. He's going to work out. We just got our kitchen table in today, and it has been on back order for over 3 months. We kept getting delay notifications, and those of you who have ordered furniture in 2020 or now 2021 probably know that furniture has been on back order, and it's just been like so annoying. So it's here, and I want to show it to you. So this is it. Let me see if I can turn some lights on. I am so excited with how this turned out. It is very minimal, of course, if you didn't expect anything less. It's not quite black. It's like almost like a gray. I feel like this lighting is really weird. Let me see if I can go over here. Here you go. So it's almost like a gray color, which I think can go with a lot, which is so great. Of course, I went with the black chairs. I was gonna go with lighter chairs, but I feel like black is good for everyday use and with kids. I really love how the base of it is like one thing instead of like a lot of different like lines, I guess, if you will. So it's just everything that I was looking for in a kitchen table. So the next thing that we have to do is replace this terrible boob light. I just hate these boob lights. They just are so terrible. But I actually did just order something for this. It's the Hay, Hay is what it's called. It's a design store over in, I think it's in Germany. I'm not sure. But they have this rice paper lamp, which is like this huge like globe thing. And it's just white and it just looks really casual. So I just ordered that and it should come in a few weeks. It is shipping from overseas. So I don't know how long that's gonna take, maybe like a month or so. But yeah, it's pretty inexpensive. I will say shipping and customs fees were kind of a lot. So yeah, for the look that I'm going for, this was still way less expensive than the other options I was looking at. So it was a no-brainer for me. And I just really like that it's rice paper and not any other material because I feel like that adds an element of like casual, like not super formal, and that's kind of what I want this area to be. So that's the goal. So hopefully that'll come in soon because this boob light has got to go. Hey guys, okay, so I just finished working for the weekend, which always is such a good feeling. I'm about to list a few things on Poshmark and I just figured I'd film it and show you guys kind of like what I'm doing, what I'm listing. I will say I've been putting this off for a very long time. I listed quite a few items like 2 months ago, like right before the holidays, and I have way more stuff that's actually better than what's on Poshmark currently that I need to list because I feel like you guys want this stuff and I don't wear it and I just need to get rid of clothes. So I'm gonna list them since Taylor's out of town. I have time this Friday night, this wild Friday night, being pregnant during a pandemic. I have nothing else to do. So might as well get rid of some stuff in my house. So I just wanted to show you guys, this is how I organize my Poshmark stuff. So this is obviously my office. It's really messy right now, but I've moved all of my Poshmark items into my office closet since, I mean, there's not really, I mean, I just have like storage stuff in here anyway. So I've just hung everything up. I just have found, I used to keep everything like in boxes or like in like bins like this, but I found hanging things up, it just keeps things looking nice. I'm just gonna go ahead and start listing this stuff. This is the stuff that I need to list. I feel like I need to move this door. Everything on this side I need to list, which is insane. And then all this stuff is already listed. I keep, you know, I've been selling some stuff, so it's getting a little bit thinner over here, which is great. But my plan is to do at least maybe half of this stuff. So if I can just get a few of these things listed, I would be happy. So a few of the stuff that I'm listing, I actually haven't even worn before. Like this, I don't know if you guys remember this from a previous vlog that I did. I tried on some Misguided. I just did a shopping haul with Misguided, and I bought this thinking it would be super cute because I think it's like the pattern's really cool. It's just like this acid wash and it's a set, so it comes with joggers as well, just a little sweatsuit. And I bought a medium thinking, oh, I'm pregnant, you know, I might need something a little bit like one size up so that it'll fit for a little bit longer, but it just looked way too oversized. I was going to try and wear it, but it just wasn't doing me any favors. So it's too big for me, so it's one of those things that I'm just gonna get rid of. And I really like this, so I hope somebody buys it, but it's really cute, so I'm gonna list this. Okay guys, we are gonna go look at strollers today. I have my parents in the car, so Taylor, like I said, Taylor's on a trip, a bachelor trip, and he doesn't really care about the strollers anyway, so I'm just gonna go do it with my parents because it's something fun to do. So we are about to go to lunch like in a restaurant, which is kind of crazy because I haven't been inside of a restaurant in so long, but it's a little bit of a nicer one, so we're hoping that they're like okay with like social distancing and everything. So after lunch, we're gonna go take a look at some strollers and hopefully find one because I have zero clue what I want. And I feel like we don't live in a city that's necessarily like a city where you walk with your baby everywhere. So I don't know how nice of a stroller I need or if I just need it. I don't know. I just need to like figure it out. So that's what we're gonna go do today. All right guys, here are the stroller section. Goodbye. I know, I feel like
No.
we are, thank you. I just like the black ones. This other one just seems too big for me. Don't you agree? Right?
This is big. See how that one folds up.
I'm like scared to fold this one. I don't know, I don't think I want to touch it. Hey guys, it's Sunday today. I realized I didn't, I guess, shoot after we like went and looked at the strollers. So some initial thoughts. Number one, I have no idea what I'm looking for. Like that's like what I've really realized when I went and we just went to Nordstrom to look at strollers yesterday. And I was asking the sales lady questions, and I think she might have been a Nuna rep because she didn't even talk about any of the other strollers. It was just about Nuna. And I asked about the Uppa Baby Vista one, which is what my friend Chandler got. And it's almost like she brushed over it like, oh no, we're gonna look at Nuna. So I'm like still confused because I know the Uppa Baby's a good one. Obviously the Nuna's a good one as well, but I have my eye on like a few other ones. And the struggle for me, and I think I mentioned this earlier, is I don't think I'm gonna use a stroller that much, but I am drawn like visually, like what something like a stroller that looks beautiful, which those end up being like $1,000, which I'm not opposed to spending, but I'm like, do I need that? I don't know. So I'm still gonna do some more research, but I did some more research last night and just watched some like YouTube, what's it called, like YouTube reviews that people were reviewing different types of strollers. And I realized, so the Cybex Global one is the one that I like really had my eye on. I feel like it's like the Dyson of just like baby products. And I don't know, I just see a lot of like the influencers that I follow that I really love their vibe and just like kind of like what I aspire to be when I'm a mom, have the Cybex. But the review actually wasn't as good as some of the other ones, so I don't know, like, do I just buy something because it looks good, or do I buy something because it's actually gonna work for me? I don't know, because that one's like very expensive as well. But I did look into the Bugaboo Fox 2, I think is what it's called, and I love the way that one looks also. It's just like all black, and it just has different, I guess, features that I'm looking for. So right now I'm kind of like the Bugaboo one is in the lead, but it is also very expensive. So I'm thinking like, do I need that? I just don't know. So if you guys have any suggestions on strollers, I'm like nervous to ask you guys because everyone and their mom has opinions on strollers. Like I've been getting so many opinions, and I think it really comes down to personal preference. And my personal preference is I just want something that looks good. But I know I also kind of need it to be slightly compact because I'm a smaller person. So I don't want it to be something so oversized that it's just like too hard for me to get around. So I don't know, I need to do some more research. Like going to Nordstrom really wasn't that helpful because I didn't know what I wanted to begin with. I wasn't really knowing what to look at. And then the lady was just so focused on the Nuna, which I think the Nuna is great, but I just want to know the differences, I guess. I'm very much a fact finder. I need to know all the details before I make a decision. So stroller is like gonna be hard for me. So today my parents are still in town. We are gonna go look at some vintage stores. So I really wanna get like a really cool like vintage chair for my office, and I need some lamps. So I really wanna replace the lamps in this bedroom actually. It's funny, when I posted my house tour, a lot of people were asking where these lamps are from. They are from Target, but I don't recommend them. And the reason is I'll actually show you. We haven't had them for that long. I wanna say we've had them for a year maybe. This piece, which is like the piece to like turn it on and off, has fallen off and it's broken. It broke like a while back, so it's not even like, I don't know. I tried to get Taylor to fix it and he couldn't fix it, and I feel like if he can't fix it, then this lamp wasn't like expensive by any means, so I'm like, there's no point to paying somebody to fix it. I might as well just buy a new lamp. So now if I want to turn it off, I just have to like unscrew the light bulb literally every night. So I don't recommend these lamps if you were wondering. Anyway, so we are gonna go look at some, we're gonna go back to Highland Row Antiques, and I'm gonna look for some lamps. I'm gonna look for a chair, maybe a coffee table, because we do need a second coffee table. We only have one currently. And just anything else, I guess, that looks cool, but we have nothing else to do, so we might as well. I also wanted to show you guys that Shay is 25 weeks today. So she is growing so much. It's like insane. Like every week I feel like she just grows so much, and it's so fun to see her grow. I mean, second trimester has been so good to me, so I'm really hoping that third trimester will be just as good, but it's crazy. Those of you who've been pregnant before, like every single day, do you just like look at your bump and you're like, wow, she's bigger today? Maybe it's in my head, I don't know, but she does look really big. So 25 weeks today. I'm wearing a cropped sweater from Zara. That puffer vest that I had on was from Zara. These leggings are from Blanky, which I love because they're like athletic wear. And then I just have my Nikes that I wear all the time. So we're gonna go. Alright you guys, I just put this table in my office. I'm so excited. I've been seriously looking for this table for, I don't even know how long. It's been a few months. You know, like when you manifest something, like I swear this has happened for a reason. I've been thinking about buying this for so long, and it weirdly just showed up today. So it's here. I kind of feel like I don't like this table here now. I like this one much better. So I have to figure out if I want to keep this or not, but look how nice this is. I'm literally obsessed with it. Great purchase. This is an exciting day at the Wisted household. I just got a humidifier, and I know I might be behind on this, but apparently humidifiers are an amazing thing to have in your room at night, especially during the winter. Like I mentioned earlier, if you follow along, we had to replace all of the HVAC systems in our house, and the new system is really cool because it tells you the humidity levels in the house, and it also has a dehumidifier as a part of it. So if it gets too humid, it just automatically regulates that, but it doesn't have the humidifying part. So we realized that our humidity is low in the winter time, so I just bought a humidifier, And I did a bunch of research on Amazon. I haven't found like the perfect like all-in-one humidifier that I'm looking for. I really wanted one that you could put the parts in the dishwasher. I don't think you can do that with this one. You have to hand wash it, but this one has everything else that I want in a humidifier, so we'll see. I'm gonna test it out and just see like the difference, but yeah, how old am I that I'm now super excited about a humidifier? It's supposed to be really good for your skin, really good for your just like well-being, so it helps reduce sickness in the winter time. It just overall is really, really good for you to have the proper humidity in your house. So that is what I'm doing during quarantine these days, is researching all of the stuff that I need to be doing that I just didn't know about or didn't care about when I had a life prior to this. So I'm gonna set this up and I'm really excited. Also, I wanted to mention Taylor is back from his trip that I mentioned, but he is upstairs quarantining. So he doesn't have coronavirus or that we know of, and he's just been traveling, and obviously I'm pregnant, so they told me to treat myself like a 65-year-old woman, so that's what I'm doing. What are you barking at? That's my vicious guard dog, by the way. All right, I'm gonna set this up. Also, a quick nursery update if you haven't seen my IKEA favorites video, but I built this malm, which is the white oak malm. And this is gonna be like our baby's changing table, so we'll probably put like the changing pad here, a lamp and some decor on this side maybe. I haven't really decided yet, but I love the way this looks. My favorite part is that it like kind of matches the floor pretty well. I mean, obviously it's not a perfect match, but like the tones still kind of like go together, which just makes my heart so happy. I also want to show you guys, IKEA has these inserts called the Scub inserts, I think is what they're called, SKUBB, and they fit the malm like depth perfectly. So these like fit in perfectly, and they have like the different sizes obviously, so you can mix and match. So I put some in here, and then I put some on this side. I have a few more in here. I just need to organize and see like what sizes I need before I start really keeping them where they are. But I think my thought was to put the changing pad here, and because we're changing her here, maybe put like the diaper stuff on this side so it's not like in the way while I'm changing. So do all like the diapers and like the wet ones and like all of that stuff on this side. And then maybe put like her onesies and the stuff that she'll be needing to wear every single day probably in this one. The other thing I've been playing around with was these curtains. I like put a poll on Instagram yesterday, but I want to know what you guys think here too. But this is what they look like right now. So it's just like the standard. I ordered them so they would just be like standard either side, like blackout curtains. We're also going to do roller shades that are blackout, so we don't have to close the curtains every night. But do you guys like them like this, or do you like them like this? Like pretend there's another curtain panel right here. So it would be like a wall, basically like a wall of curtains. I literally can't decide. I think I'm gonna have to wait until like the rest of the furniture and like the decor comes in before I can make this decision. But I'm pretty happy with either. If I do it this way, I'd have to order another panel. I'm about to go pick up a chair that I bought from Atlanta Used Furniture. It's this really cool like chrome vintage chair. It was only $45, so I was like, I feel like I have to buy this because I need like a chair or something for my office. It is red. It's, I think, red. Based on the pictures, it looked like red, like velvet, which obviously is not the vibe. So I'm gonna be reupholstering it. Isn't it so cool? Like I said, the red, it's not velvet, it's like whatever that material is. I just took a shower. I had a spray tan on earlier, so now I'm in a comfy oversized sweater. But I wanted to show you, Taylor brought this chair inside for me. And I absolutely love it. It's a little bit smaller than I originally thought it was gonna be, but I feel like that's still perfect because I'm kind of a small person anyway. But yeah, I think the next step, I just need to figure out if I want to reupholster this myself or if I want to send it to get done. But I can't decide if I want to do a black leather or a white leather. So I'm gonna like look at some inspo pics today and see if I can find exactly what I want to do. Or maybe I don't do leather at all. Maybe I'll do like a boucle or something. I am going to sign off. I'm about to sit my butt on the couch and online shop. Taylor and I have our baby moon coming up in like 2 weeks, like a little over 2 weeks, and if I want to order anything, I feel like I have to order it by this weekend. So I'm gonna go do that. Anyways, I will see you guys on my next vlog.